In the previous video, we learned how to create a position line animation. Now, in the second part, we will learn about color, which is not far from expression. Let me tell you one thing. The color of this line reverts to the color of this shape, which we already did in the previous video. The color of this shape reverts to the color of the team's kit. However, what if we change the color of this shape to white? Then, the line would be invisible or seem to disappear because the shape's background would be white. Like Fulham, which uses white as its main color, and many other teams. Half of the EPL teams use white this season. So what about the color of the position line? Then, the EPL uses the color of this text for the line. So, in this video, I will show how we will make if the color of this shape is white, then the color of the line follows the color of the text. But if the color of the shape is not white, then the color of the line still follows the color of this shape. For that, we need an if-else statement. So, let's get started. Select the controller layer and lock the effect control. Go to the home line layer, then press E twice. We had parented the color previously and After Effects automatically wrote an expression in it. If you haven't watched the first part, you can click on this video info cards or check it out in the description below. As I explained earlier, we have to edit this expression to change the color. So first, create a variable. Call it shape color equals, then parent it to the home team. Next, the second variable, text color, parent to the home team text color. After one line, here we start writing the if-else statement. I will write it first until it is finished and then explain it. If, open parenthesis, shape color, open square bracket, 0, and then close square brackets, equals twice, 1, and finally the AND operator. Copy this line that I selected, go back to the end, hit space, paste it once, hit space again, and paste it again. Change this 0 to 1 and this to 2. Remove the AND operator at the end and add an open curly brackets. Press enter to go to the next line, and After Effects will automatically add a close curly bracket below it. This is the auto insert braces feature, which is only available in After Effects version 16.1 and above. Next, on this empty line, we enter text color. Before going to else, I want to explain this line first. This shape color is a variable that stores color values in RGB format, or what we know, red, green, blue. In the context of After Effects, color is usually represented as an array with 3 elements. It's ranging from 0 to 1. We go to the array index, which is 0 represents the red component of the color, 1 for the green, and 2 for the blue. Next comes the condition. As I said at the beginning, each element ranges from 0 to 1. Equals twice, then 1. This checks whether the red component is 1 or the maximum. The same goes for the green and blue. We have to write equals twice because if we only write once, After Effects will read it as a variable. Then there is the AND operator, which ensures that all 3 conditions must be true for the whole statement to be true. If all color components have a value of 1, then the color is white. In the RGB system, white is produced when all the color components are at their maximum values. This line statement checks if the shape color is white, which is for the home team. If that condition is met, the code inside the if block will be executed, which in the context of our code means using the home team text color. Then the line below it we will create, otherwise if the shape color is not white, then the shape color will be used. So we type else, open curly brackets, following line, and finally shape color. So if we apply the expression, nothing changes. But if we change the color of the shape, which is the home team, from blue to white, then the line color changes to white. Why? Because we haven't changed the text color. There are leftover shapes here. We can fix it by duplicating the matte layer, putting it on top of the UV line layer, and selecting Alpha Inverted Matte on the UV line layer. If the problem is still not completely gone, open the layer, then Contents, Rectangle 1, Transform Rectangle 1, and increase the scale by 1%. Now, the problem is solved. Let's change the text color to black. Look, the line color changes immediately, or any other color you want. However, if we change the shape's color from white back to blue, or a color other than white, The line will follow the shape's color. If I return it to white, then take a look at the color of the line. It follows the color of the text again. This is called the power of the if-else statement. For the away line, we just need to copy the expression and paste it, and then change the name from home to away. There are so many things you can do with if-else statement. We can discuss it in the next session. I'm out of here.